Have you ever seen someone whose eyes tell a story even before they speak? That's Lee Chae Min, the young, magnetic Korean actor who's setting the entertainment world on fire. But behind that calm gaze and flawless acting, there's a side few truly know, a story built not on instant fame, but on courage, silence, and endless effort. Before becoming King Lee Hyun in Bon Appetit, Your Majesty, one of the most talked about dramas of 2025, Lee Chae Min was just an ordinary boy from Goyang, Gyeonggi Province. Born in September 2000, his childhood was simple, quiet, almost invisible to the world. He wasn't loud or attention-seeking. Instead, he was the observant type, the boy who noticed emotions others missed. He'd watch dramas with his family, his small heart already drawn to those worlds where emotions spoke louder than words. His family didn't imagine that their quiet son, sitting on the couch watching late-night shows, would one day live inside those stories. Everything changed when he stepped onto a school theater stage for the first time. That's where Lee's shyness melted away, replaced by raw emotion and confidence. His classmates saw it. His teachers whispered about it. On that stage, he wasn't the quiet boy anymore, he was someone who could make people feel. At that moment, Lee didn't just act. He transformed. But deciding to chase acting as a career, that was the real challenge. South Korea's entertainment world is brutal, full of competition, judgment, and pressure. Still, Lee followed his heart, enrolling at the Korea National University of Arts. There, surrounded by equally talented peers, he learned the truth that talent alone wasn't enough. Dedication, sleepless nights, constant criticism, these became his daily reality. He rehearsed long after others had left, dissected every line, every emotion. He didn't just memorize scripts, he studied souls. Outside class, Lee remained quiet, avoiding social media fame or unnecessary spotlight. His silence became his strength. The mystery around him began to grow, and unknowingly, he was shaping his image long before stardom came calling. Before his debut, Lee had no fame, no powerful connections, no special privileges. But he had one thing no one could take away, an unshakable belief in his craft. That was the seed that would soon bloom under the brightest lights of Korean entertainment. Lee Chae Min's journey into television didn't begin with red carpets or fame, it started quietly, like a spark waiting to ignite. In 2021, he made his debut in the drama High Class. It was a small role, blink, and you might have missed it. But those who noticed couldn't forget the way he looked into the camera, a gaze that told 1,000 untold stories. Even with few lines, he carried emotion. Directors noticed, and so did the audience. Something about him felt real, a sincerity that couldn't be faked. The following year, in Love All Play, 2022, Lee stepped into the shoes of a young athlete, vulnerable, passionate, full of quiet energy. His performance resonated deeply, proving he wasn't just another fresh face. He was a storyteller in the making. Then came Crash Course in Romance and See You in My 19th Life, 2023. Again, not lead roles, but every time he appeared on screen, the atmosphere shifted. His presence lingered even after the credits rolled. Off-screen, he showed another side, shy, respectful, grounded. On variety shows, he wasn't the talkative celebrity type. And perhaps that's what made people love him more. His natural humility made him relatable in a world obsessed with fame. By 2024, critics began to take notice. His emotional range had deepened, his control sharpened. He could switch from calm to chaos in a single glance. Every project, every scene, it was silent training for something greater. Lee wasn't chasing fame, he was building a foundation, piece by piece. And when opportunity finally came, he was ready. Because destiny doesn't wait for those who wish, it meets those who prepare. Then came 2025, the year that changed everything. Lee Chae Min was cast as King Lee Hyun in Bon Appetit, Your Majesty, a complex, emotionally layered character that could either make or break his career. This wasn't a fairy tale king. Lee Hyun was haunted, a ruler torn between power and pain, arrogance and fragility. A man trapped between duty and heart. Could a young, relatively new actor handle such a heavy role? Many doubted it. Until they saw him perform. Every glance, every silence, every outburst, Lee didn't just act, he lived the character. His portrayal felt raw, painfully human. When Bon Appétit, Your Majesty hit screens, it exploded. Distributed globally by Netflix, it became one of the most watched dramas of the year. Audiences from Seoul to Sao Paulo couldn't stop talking about the mysterious young actor who brought a king to life. Overnight, Lee Chae Min went from being that promising new actor to the next big star. Critics compared his emotional control to veteran legends. Directors called him the future face of K-drama. But for Lee, it wasn't about fame, it was about honesty in every role. And the world noticed. Fame changes everything: schedules, relationships, even the silence you once loved. Suddenly, Lee's world was unrecognizable. Magazine covers, international interviews, brand endorsements, everyone wanted a piece of him. But behind the cameras, fame came with its shadows: sleepless nights, overwhelming expectations, and a constant battle to stay true to himself. Lee knew that the hardest part wasn't reaching the top, it was staying there. Every project after Bon Appétit felt heavier, every choice more crucial. Would he be remembered as a one-hit wonder or rise as a timeless actor? Despite the chaos, he kept his grounded nature. Friends and co-workers described him as humble, even shy, still that same thoughtful boy from Goyang who loved watching dramas with his family. In a world obsessed with perfection, his quiet authenticity became his shield and his charm. The entertainment industry can be ruthless. But Lee Chae Min stands as proof that sincerity and patience still have power in an age of instant fame. From a quiet boy in a small Korean town to the global spotlight, Lee Chae Min's story reminds us that greatness isn't born overnight. It's built through struggle, self-belief, and endless work. His rise shows that success doesn't come from loud beginnings, but from silent dedication. Today, his name echoes across countries. Fans flood social media with love and theories about his next project. Yet behind the fame stands a man who simply loves acting, who still studies, still questions, still grows. But the question now is, can Lee Chae Min handle the storm of fame without losing himself? Will he rise even higher, or be crushed under the weight of stardom? Only time will tell. So what do you think? Is Lee Chae Min the next great icon of Korean drama, or is it too soon to say? Comment your thoughts below, don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow drama fans, and hit that subscribe button because we've got more stories, secrets, and behind-the-scenes revelations from the world of Korean entertainment coming your way. Until next time, stay inspired, stay curious, and remember, every star you admire once started in the shadows.